Welcome to the video. Before we begin, if not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload. Comment your little heart out. And most of all, please enjoy. Now back to the video. Yeah, I'm still in my temporary location. Making the best of it. I'm sorry if my audio sounds a little weird. I don't have my best mic. I actually don't have all my best equipment. I just wound up packing too light. Anyway, on with it. Sorry if I'm going backwards. I did The Rise of Skywalker last year, and this seemed to be the best direction to go. When Disney bought Star Wars from George Lucas, they wasted no time in getting their new IP off the ground. But of course, this would all be pointless if they didn't have new movies to hang this on. J.J. Abrams directed the first entry in a new trilogy to mixed reviews. Some enjoyed the nostalgia, some didn't appreciate the similarities to the original. And how do you put Luke Skywalker in a movie and not have him say anything? This is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. We're picking up right after The Force Awakens. The First Order is still sore about the Resistance destroying Starkiller Base and murdering millions of their personnel. Look it up. Hey, just one way, pal. The First Order arrives with General Hux. Hey, where's the Ottoman going? A new toy arrives, the Imperial Dreadnought. 2 big guns, no waiting. Okay, some waiting. They need to charge up. The Resistance still needs some time to escape, so they send Poe Dameron, played by Oscar Isaac, and BB-8 to distract them with jokes. Yes, jokes.
Hi, I'm holding for General Hux.
We will wipe your filth from the galaxy!
Okay, I'll hold.
We're sorry. All of our representatives are still assisting other customers. Please remain on the line, as we value your call.
Hello?
Hello? Yep, I'm still here. Hi, I'm holding for General Hux.
This is Hux. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I believe he's tooling with you, sir.
His mother.
This, of course, is a ruse for Poe to get in close enough to take out the Dreadnought guns, violating his orders and allowing a bunch of old-as-shit rebel bombers to attack the Dreadnought. They'll either take out the Dreadnought or come back with hundreds of Pokemon. These bombers are antiques, apparently, and surprisingly delicate. The Resistance didn't have the best stuff anymore and had to order their ships off Wish. All are taken out but one, and even getting their bombs out are a chore. More balls dropping than a bad kindergarten juggling act. The Dreadnought is wrecked, son! But rebel casualties are heavy, and this pisses off Leia, played by Carrie Fisher. The rebels escape, and this pisses off the big giant head.
General Hux.
Ah! You failed me again. Get in my mouth. Finn wakes up in his own puddle. We've all had mornings like that, huh?
Where's Rey?
Well, right where we left off, on Ahch-To. Bless you. With Luke Skywalker. Thanks. Say, you didn't happen to find a hand with this, did you? No, that's a collectible! Stand aside, I need the little Jedi's room.
Everywhere I look, something reminds me of her.
Master Skywalker.
Dave's not here, man. Love him or hate him, before Grogu, there were porgs.
Go away!
What if he was pooping?
Where's Han?
I had the death of Han Solo spoiled to me. I was in the comment section for something totally unrelated, and some a-hole changed his screen name to Han Solo is murdered by his son Kylo Ren. Whoever you are, you disappoint me. Adam Driver is Kylo Ren, and he's in for it now.
How's your wound?
It's nothing.
You might want to turn down your gain a bit. You sound like an AM radio.
New Vader.
Snoke really knows how to cut deep.
You're no Vader. You're just a child in a mask.
On your way out, hand me a magazine. I got a big one brewing. Gonna cry, baby? Gonna cry? I don't need a mask. My body, my choice. Yeah, don't get him started on vaccinations.
We need Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, huh. Rey follows Luke on his morning routine. Can you talk to him? I keep telling him that's not milk. Luke's not talking, but something else is. He's got every volume except Mockingjay.
You're demoted.
Is it weird I'm aroused now? The First Order tracks them down through hyperspace, which is supposed to be impossible. So they just go bigger and bigger, huh? This is Snoke's command ship, the Supremacy, 37 miles across, 2 million crew, officers, stormtroopers, gunners, engineers, factory workers, specialists, communication staff, and 1 janitor. The rebels only have enough fuel for 1 more hyperspace jump, which is useless if they can be tracked anyway. So we're doing it OJ style. Time for one of those wars in space we're always hearing about. And Kylo Ren has some chip on his shoulder.
Follow my lead.
Yes, sir. I want to be Darth Vader. Force is strong in this one. Let the past die. I'm Sith, bitch. They don't have enough fighters, so it's pedal to the metal. Kylo Ren and Leia have a Force connection. If you pull that trigger, you are so grounded.
Mother, I crave violence.
Kind of ballsy to shoot your mom. I need a moment. Carrie Fisher had already passed away by the time this movie came out, and I was not ready for this. Was this how they were going to kill her off? Movie's just twisting the knife now. Just kidding.
Get over here!
Okay, the scene has been ridiculed, but here's how I see and accept it. Leia was aware the missile was coming. She prepared herself with the Force and protected herself. New powers are okay. Anything to keep Leia around just a little longer. It was at that moment Chewbacca became a vegan. Han's gone, but I bet the Falcon still smells like Drakkar Noir. A reunion we've been dying for.
Old friend. Nothing can make me change my mind.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Luke agrees to teach Rey the ways of the Jedi in 3 easy lessons, some lab work, mostly online classes. With Leia incapacitated, the next in command, Vice Admiral Holdo, played by Laura Dern, takes over. She's got a plan.
What's our plan?
But it's hers. No one else can hear it, okay? Me.
So stick to your post and follow my orders.
Finn runs away from home. He's gonna go find Rey. Here he meets Rose, played by Kelly Marie Tran. I think she's crying because she's been reading Twitter. Her sister died on that bombing run. That's all you need to know. She's a fan. Maybe he'll sign her blaster. But she's no fan of deserters. Fangirl or not, she has no problem tasing Finn, bro. Yeah, they still figure out they're being tracked and how to stop it and where it is. I don't think House figures out things this fast. And where did they get blueprints this detailed? Oh yeah, well, makes sense.
How'd you two meet?
Plenty of space fish, space eHarmony. They need help breaking into the big Star Destroyer, and that will take a codebreaker. Maz is too busy. Danny Ocean is unavailable. That leaves one more guy.
One guy I trust who can crack that kind of security.
Sounds like this codebreaker fellow can do everything.
Oh, yes, he can.
There's a reason my eyesight is so bad. Somehow, Kylo Ren and Rey reach out and touch each other through the Force. Sorry, I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Now, kid in the apartment across the street is missing an ear.
Can you see my surroundings?
You're gonna pay for what you did.
I can't see yours. Just you.
And not your clothes. Rawr. Shh, the old man, be cool.
What's that about?
I was cleaning my blaster, it went off.
That excuse didn't work in junior high, and it's not working now. How to Jedi, Lesson 1. Your teacher may be bitter, but he's still a smartass.
I feel it.
That's the Force.
Really?
Wow, it must be really strong
Oh,
with
I've
you.
never felt any...
What do you see?
The island. Life. Death and decay. That feeds new life. Warmth. Cold. Peace. Violence.
And between it all, that Force does not belong to the Jedi.
This is an awesome revelation, and potentially opens up the universe in multiple ways. Did they do anything with it? This also brings Rey to the island's sphincter. Meanwhile, the White Bronco stays ahead of the First Order. Finn has adventure time with Rose on their secret mission to find the codebreaker. The Falcon gets the cutest infestation ever. Rey and Ren have another connection, and this one also seems to transmit matter. Think you can send over a cheeseburger on the next call? starving. Turns out this den of scum and villainy is a snobby casino resort, complete with space Karens.
Can't park that shuttle here, but
I'm gonna try something. I don't hate this. Someone mistakes BB-8 for a slot machine. Whew, right in the butthole. Rose hates this place, or places like it, for a reason.
There's only one business in the galaxy that'll get you this rich.
Porn. War. I knew that. Before they can grab the codebreaker, they're arrested for illegal parking. Really? Next lesson, how not to train a Jedi. My baby! Doesn't this seem a bit nuts? Can't the Empire send some ships ahead with the equivalent of a spike strip? Well, they're in jail, where they just happen to be roomies with another master codebreaker. DJ, played by Benicio del Toro. I'll tell Kaiser Soze you said hi. BB-8 is straight up gangster. Jackpot, bitch. Oh, I've seen this meme.
No, wait, please don't!
Rose shows off her cool decoder rings to a bunch of kids. Is that supposed to mean anything to me, lady? I shovel shit for a living. These are this world's version of racehorses, horribly mistreated. So they're just like racehorses. So let's ride them through town and endanger lives.
stop enjoying this! Stop enjoying this!
Oh yeah! So many innocents killed.
There it is!
Their ship is blasted, but BB-8 and DJ's got them covered.
I didn't need a left!
Ren and Rey have another call.
Why did you hate your father?
What? I was just working out. These guns are prime.
Is that lotion back there?
Shut up!
Supposedly, Luke tried to murder Kylo back when he was Ben Solo, Han and Leia's son.
Let the past die. Kill it, if you have to.
Interesting advice from this franchise. Not complaining, just an observation. Rey checks out the sphincter, which is dripping with the dark side. I really needed to phrase that better. And she has a vision.
This didn't go on forever. I knew it was leading somewhere.
Yeah, leading to the ladies' room.
Let me see them. My parents.
Will that work without the Sorcerer's Stone? And now the same joke for my friends in the UK. Will that work without the Philosopher's Stone?
Stupid polished surface.
Luke catches Rey and Ren having a really long-distance call. No! You have any idea what the rates are after 9? What happened was, Luke saw a lot of darkness in Ben, giving into Snoke's corruption. Since the Jedi don't believe in timeouts, Luke considered killing Ben in his sleep. But he came to his senses, but not before things got too awkward.
If I go to him, Ben Solo will turn.
You won't be the first to try to change a man. Luke still won't help, so Rey leaves.
I'm ending all of this. I'm gonna burn it down.
Before Luke can burn down the tree with the Jedi books, Yoda brings the thunder.
Remember, do or do not burn this motherfucker, you must let.
The sacred Jedi texts! Oh, read them, have you?
I skimmed them. They had pictures. Spoiler, the books are fine. Rey stole them. I hope she already has Mockingjay. So did Yoda's stick die with him?
Romantic this is. Kiss me, you may.
Poe wants to see the manager.
We had a fleet, now we're down to one ship and you've told us nothing!
He discovers Holdo's plan of evacuating in small ships to try to sneak away. He's not happy and this chair only pisses him off.
Those transport ships are unarmed, unshielded. We don't stand a chance.
Well, when you say it out loud, it does sound crazy. Rey's dropped off at Snoke's. She's surrendering to face Kylo in person. God, that emo thing is hot. Kylo finally brings the girl home for once. Can we go easy on the close-ups? I just ate. Snoke taunts Rey, tortures her with freezing hands, but she's no match for Herpes Face. Finn and the gang infiltrate the giant Star Destroyer thanks to DJ. He's gonna screw them over, isn't he? Are we in agreement? Remember, this thing is 37 miles across. I hope they park close. The team make it to the hyperspace tracker and get pretty close. Oh well.
So good to have you back.
You have bet the survival of the Resistance on bad odds and put us all at risk?
Yeah! Vice Admiral Holdo.
Poe starts a mutiny, but Leia ends it. I'm sorry, Mom. Back to evacuations.
Someone needs to stay behind and pilot the cruiser.
You don't have cruise control? Put a brick on the gas pedal? You're telling me a Tesla can drive itself, but this thing can't coast in a straight line in space?
May the Force be...
Jinx. Holdo's plan is pretty terrible. The little ships are easy to spot because DJ sold them out.
I cut a deal.
Hand me the keys, you nerve herder. He gets it in the end, right? If not here, next movie? No? But I like to imagine he wound up buried in a beach somewhere. Rey's about to be executed, but Kylo's vague thoughts allow him to kill Snoke.
Where there was conflict, I now sense resolve.
Never heard him compliment my ass before. Yes, I have been working out. Thank you for not stabbing me in the crotch.
What happened to strangling people with your mind? Isn't that a Game of Thrones move? Cool. You have something in your eye. They win, but it kind of goes to Kylo's head. Now I'll rule the galaxy and be the Queen of Summer. No, yes, no, yes. Reylo fight over Luke's saber. Quit! You're gonna break it! More baby ships are picked off, and it's the purple-headed goddess to the rescue. Finn and Rose are about to be executed? May as well. Wait till you see what they do to our characters in the next one.
By the way, you should have seen Adam Driver in A Marriage Story. Really intense. I don't know why this reminds me of that. I bet they swerve first. Ah, shit, I left it in first.
Yeah! What?
Frankly, this is a stunning scene. The way the sound drops, letting the sheer visuals sink in. Some people actually thought there was a problem with the movie and complained. So the resulting mayhem interrupts Rey and Kylo's tug of war and Finn and Rose's execution. BB-8 gets to murder so many people. And Finn and Phasma get an epic rematch. She goes down like a shiny bitch.
She took Snoke's escape craft.
For the flag command ship, it's awfully easy to escape. Kylo declares himself supreme leader. Who died and made you boss? Oh yeah. Ooh, harder, daddy. The survivors make it to an abandoned rebel base, heavily fortified and plenty of animals to eat. Finn and the gang also make it back.
Buddy, I'm so glad to see you!
Aw, this is adorable. I was the same way with my car. They send a distress signal, but everyone's screening their calls. The First Order arrives, since they're not exactly invisible anymore. Ew, why would you taste that?
Salt.
The rebels, again, only have wonky ships to hold off the First Order. Rey and Chewie told you it was easy to escape.
Woo! I like this!
Take the fighters, while everyone else takes on the walkers. And it's not Star Wars without someone flying through something. Finn tries to be noble and sacrifices himself to destroy the big cannon that's gonna blow the door open on their base. Rose saves him because they both have one more movie in their contracts.
Why would you stop me?
I didn't even see you.
But Luke arrives, and I got chills. Chills.
I'm sorry.
I know.
And I can't save him.
I held out hope for so long,
But the little bastard tried to shoot a missile at me, so...
Oh no, he's going for it! Aw, forehead kiss.
Master Luke.
I think he's coming on to me. Kylo, come out to play.
I want every gun we have to fire on that man.
I'm here to talk to you about your car warranty.
That's enough!
You know how much this is costing us? Is Luke Neo? Is he the one? Alright, that was slick. I ain't even mad. While Luke makes a fool of Kylo, the rebels escape out the back door by following the trail of crystal turds. Rey digs out the rebels with the Force. Oh yeah, you smell nice. Not now! Luke gives Kylo a midichlorian charged middle finger.
I've been...
This was only a Force projection. Another new power.
See you around, kid.
But this took a lot out of Luke. Everything, in fact, and he becomes one with the Force.
That was the sound of his robot hand falling to the ground.
What's left of the rebellion flees on the Falcon. Rey has Luke's old lightsaber. It's broken and the value just plummeted. All is not lost. The rebellion tales are reaching all over, and help may be coming from the most unlikely places. Thank God, help is here. It's a kid with a broom. That was Star Wars: The Last Jedi. The central theme of this movie, the loss of hope. How did Luke put it?
This is not going to go the way you think.
Of course, the untimely passing of Carrie Fisher weighed on all our minds while watching. Seeing her almost die really hit hard. I wasn't ready. I don't mind the new Force powers popping up. Expand the universe, I get it. Rose, she's a strong character, a well-defined character. Too bad the filmmakers didn't know what to do with her. Speaking of dressing up like those who came before, Kylo Ren is still a compelling villain. We see a conflict, and that makes his arc interesting. John Williams' soundtrack, never a bad thing to say. The effects are top-notch, of course. The cinematography is gorgeous. This movie had me say holy shit a few times. Threw a few things at me that I didn't see coming. The filmmakers seem to respond to criticisms that The Force Awakens was too similar to A New Hope. Rian Johnson made some risky choices, and I could see potential. This didn't feel like a typical Star Wars. That was both a good thing, kind of a bad thing. I hate the idea that to be a hero, you must be related. People were hoping Finn was Lando's son. Rey was a Kenobi. I know Star Wars set the precedent with Luke and Leia. Doesn't that make you want something new? And having a hero that comes from nothing kind of gives hope to the rest of us. It's a big galaxy, lots of room for new ideas. See what happens when you don't rely on lineage? It can work. Sound design, visual effects, music makeup, all incredible. Some faults in the writing. Side quests seemed pointless, at least at first. The whole horse racing thing did plant seeds about non-Jedi having access to the Force. This is good, and opens up more potential. It also established that there's a gray area in the conflicts. People who either profit from it or are just ground under its heels. It's a very interesting facet that we never really thought about. It added another dimension and layer to the big picture. It just kind of got buried in the spectacle and all but forgotten by the next movie. Almost the entire movie is one big chase scene. I get the mood they're going for, the Empire bearing down on them. It's very symbolic. If the Empire was doing this as a morale killer, it would have made sense. Much better than, they faster than us. That's a bullshit excuse in a world with faster than light travel. Vegas in space sequence seemed like a side quest meant to fill time. Finding another codebreaker was just too contrived. Contrived. Which is it? They bring back Phasma only to kill her off again. I was kind of hoping it would happen again in Rise of Skywalker. She would have become the Kenny of the Star Wars universe. Oh my god, they killed Phasma! You bastard! Isn't it weird that Maz knew exactly how to find her codebreaker on another planet, right down to what he was doing and what he'd be wearing? Either he's that predictable, or she got him under surveillance. Either way, it's kind of creepy. Careful what you do, Maz might be watching. And here's a zero context Porg. You're welcome.
Star Wars The Last Jedi is 3 Bs. Some interesting ideas, some inspired parts, but mostly so much wasted potential.
A solid effort hampered by a very obvious rift between creative directions. And that lack of overall cohesion really shows. Maybe if they followed through on some of these ideas, it would have felt more like an epic saga rather than 3 separate movies. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, the bell. You know, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!